Hello. That was a rather abrupt change. Let's see if this is still working. I'm testing this thing out using Ecamm Live's software. It's Mac software for streaming video from your computer out to the internet, and they just came out with an update that enables automatic sending to a service called Restream.io, or Switchboard.io is another one that does it, where basically you send it all your video and audio stuff to them, and then they can send it out to like Periscope, Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, and then 30 other streaming services I've never heard of. And somehow, magically, they're also cataloging getting the chat room stuff from each of those into one spot. So if wherever you happen to be, if you're on Twitch, YouTube, or Mixer, for some reason Periscope is barfing right now and not able to connect, probably because I'm sending too high of a stream over there. But then if you put something in the chat, wherever you happen to be, then I see it in one spot. It's kind of nice. And then also can get thrown into the chat or into the live stream, into the video. So pretty slick. The chat window is large and the video is small and lower right on Twitch. Yeah, so that's just a scene. So I can change the scenes here. So I can have it be, if I go back to just make sure I'm on the right thing, switch it over to me, and then put Moonday's chat overlay on the screen. Let's see, apply effect. Can I change the width of that? I wonder. Or is it just kind of like wherever I want to drop it? Because depending on the scene, it might need a background. Save. There we go. Perfect. So it could be useful for answering, questions from listeners, that kind of stuff. So you can very easily throw that on screen. Normally with something like OBS, which is free, but it's streaming software that's on the Mac and the Windows platforms and Linux maybe. You can do the chat stuff fairly easily. It looks fairly good, but you have to hook up a lot of parts. So where Ecamm Live is really slick in letting you, so there's the desktop. Actually, let's see if I slide this window. Do I get, oh, smartly it doesn't. Current application. Comments, reactions, scenes. Yeah, I can't actually show the app itself on the window. Let's go back to current application on there. Just me. Chat window. That's the same thing except with the wrong camera. You recently made I'm going to switch back to just me because it's all about me. I recently made a short video in Camtasia, and once I got the hang of it, I was surprised how quickly. Yeah, Camtasia is great screen capture software, I believe, right? It's like comparable to ScreenFlow on the Mac, but Camtasia, I think, is for both Windows or Mac. So this chat window then will show everybody's. Move my little overlay. What does that do? Oh, I can zoom it in. Actually made a short animation that using pictures that were license free from online using a voiceover. Nice. So what's interesting is I'm assuming you're coming in from Twitch because of the username or the user avatar picture thing, but it doesn't actually show me, I don't think, where folks are coming from. Let's go back to the Safari. Just out of curiosity, see hide the old favorites bar. Okay, so on Restream, let's see if I can go back to desktop. There. Current application. Safari dashboard. A little better. So 2 folks on Twitch, 1 on YouTube, it says. Warning. Just getting warnings, probably from someone doing stuff online here. Just got to turn that off. See if Periscope can ever get going, but okay, on this window, it's using the wrong camera. There we go. So I had spent most of my morning, not most, 45 minutes, too much of my morning anyways, editing a looping intro video that if you tuned in earlier, you would have seen. And so I can switch to that as a full screen thing. It actually just auto plays, starts from the beginning every time I switch to that layer. So it's a little bit weird that way, but it's kind of nice to have just as a way to start things off on a live stream, not have to like have just a placeholder image or just nothing, or just a video of me awkwardly trying to set things up. But let's see if that works. So yeah, that's what was playing before. That's I just edited together a bunch of random, what's it called? Open source? No, copyright free something. I forget what the site was that I got that from. Hi, Glenn. So that shows, it shows a YouTube icon. So I guess, yeah, if it doesn't bring over YouTube avatars or whatever, because I guess a lot of folks, it might not be tied to their accounts. Anyways, so it's Ecamm Live. Let me just go Ecamm, switch this chat window to desktop. There. And Safari, Ecamm Networks. There, that gives you a little better. So they previously, if you've used any sort of podcasting stuff, you've probably come across Call Recorder for Skype, which is a very popular call recording app that sort of piggybacks on top of Skype. And then, Nightbot even from Twitch is playing along here. That's our bot in our Twitch channel, just promoting our stuff. So they made Call Recorder, which is very popular among podcasters, but they also make this Ecamm Live software, which again, it's Mac only, but you can try it for free, $79 to buy it, which is quite cheap considering all the stuff it's doing. And with this latest update that they just came out with, you can really do a ton of stuff. You can add Skype guests if you want to bring them into your call. So I don't have Skype running right now, but if I did, it would show up as a source, and I could add someone, and I can choose the different views if I wanted to have all of us or just have one person at a time. Click on their view to throw them into the stream. This is what I was doing before, is pre-recorded video, just as a way of having it sort of intro video clip or whatever. I'm sharing my desktop, as you can see right now, so pretty slick and easy to do that. And all sorts of other stuff that you can check out. Ecamm, ECAMM.com is their site. And let me just see the service I used. Well, I had Giphy video or GIFs in there, just downloading the MP4 version. And then, it was this site here. Video Pexels, PEXELS.com. And so then it's just like stock video footage. There is actually music or audio for it. It's not playing, not on my end or on the video, I guess. But yeah, all of these are, what's it called? Yeah, free for personal and commercial use, no attribution required license. So I just downloaded a bunch, looped them together. That's what you see if I start the stream. So I edited it together in Final Cut Pro at 1080p, and then it downsamples as I stream it out, and put some music behind it from Earful. Sounds like an Earful. A good Canadian company. Sounds like an earful.com. Has some great music, a bunch of free stuff, and then obviously you can also get membership or buy individual songs. So let's just see here if this. Let's test the audio. So you should be hearing that. Somebody throw a comment to make sure you can. It sure looks like it's going through. But good. Yeah, Moonday says she hears it. Slick. So yeah, that's all I did. So that's what is this. I'll just play it again and then. Oh, and Glenn over on YouTube. Will I be posting this on Reddit? This video? I guess I might. It'll be somewhere. It's on our Good Stuff Twitch channel, or my personal Lemon Productions YouTube channel, and then where else am I sending? Oh, my Mixer account, which is like for video game streaming from Microsoft. It's kind of like Microsoft's answer to Twitch. So, but anyways, that's what. So yeah, I asked because I'll ask what you used there. So yeah, it's in my history, my browser history. So that's that looping video, anyways, is what I used where I got clips from pexels.com, pexels.com, and then the music is from soundslikeanearful.com. And Canadian guy running this also happens to be named Christopher, so definitely worth checking out on multiple levels. Plus has some really cool music to add to your streams, to your podcast, to your game, maybe, whatever. There's all sorts of licensing and things. So, yeah. You know what, though? It's lunchtime. It's past lunchtime, actually, here. So I'm really impressed with Ecamm Live's update. I think it's 2.3 update that just came out today. So I bought it back when version 2 came out, and they were focused initially on just Facebook Live, and then you can do other stuff with custom things and custom RTMP server keys and stuff. But the current version now allows me to stream directly to, if I wanted to, directly go to Twitch or to YouTube or Facebook Live, and then also allows you to build in support. It has built-in support to go right to restream.io, which is kind of like a mixer that sends it out to a whole bunch of the rest of the internet. So, so yeah, it's very cool. I would check it out if you're interested in live streaming. You can use this for gaming and stuff like that. It's also really handy for presentations and things. So if you're on my YouTube channel and you're watching and wondering if you should check this out, it's something that I'll probably cover, try and do a proper recorded video demo tutorial on at some point. So you can follow my YouTube channel over at YouTube. I don't know all this stuff. YouTube.com/C/Lemon Productions CA. So you can see it's live right now, obviously. But and I'll archive that video there on YouTube so you can watch it later and see. But it doesn't really, it's hard. I can't show or demo what's actually happening on the back end with the controls and stuff. So I'll do a ScreenFlow recording of it and publish that video at some point if you follow or subscribe on the channel there. And then we'll also be using this for our podcast that we do, goodstuff.fm. I'll probably use it from time to time. I still use another piece of software called Mimo Live, which is a little more powerful for bringing guests in a way that we sort of produce more of a show for the YouTube podcast. But yeah, for other stuff, we'll probably use it because we generally had been broadcasting just out to Twitch, twitch.tv/goodstuff_FM, which will have, of course, now looping on myself, a video version of this. And so that works awesome. So yeah, PC per people. Moonday says, I'm a PC person, but hasn't used both. The Ecamm Live itself is Mac only. They're a Mac only software company. So alternatives, which actually I'm writing up a blog post on streaming options, but definitely the big one is OBS, which is free. OBSproject.com. OBS Studio for Windows, Mac, or Linux, and that one works really well. It's just a little bit clunky interface, but for being an open source software, they just actually had their own update that came out recently and looks really good and has a lot of support for a lot of the same kind of stuff that Ecamm does. Just you sort of have to dig a little bit and understand what you're doing with it to be able to use it. So yeah. Anyways, that's it for now, I think, and I will probably be trying this again. My friend Justin Jackson has been trying it out for his podcast over on Transistor. I can never remember their sas.transistor.fm. No. .fm is the service. That's the podcast hosting service. And they probably have their own show listed somewhere here. There we go. I typed SAS, not SAS. Anyway. So he was trying it out a little bit too for their podcast, Build Your SAS, and check them out, especially transistor.fm if you want some podcast hosting. That's who we use for good stuff. .fm. So I'm going to, got a warning. Wrong key from intro. Yeah. Hopefully the video came through okay. Let me know if it didn't. Throw something in the comments if there was any video hiccups during the last little bit. If there's anybody still out there. It says there's a couple folks on Twitch and another on YouTube. I'll hang out. And you as well. Have a great day. All right, let's end this for now. Go back to the looping intro. Look great to you. Good.